I was wrong. I was wrong. We have the Krupp-Steyr Waffenträger for free. Well, in an older video, I was talking about how you could get the Scorpion G for the Black Friday event, and I said this. Also with the Steyr Waffenträger coming out, the tier 7 one, you might as well get this one and not that one, because that one will be in crates. Yeah. Who expected that?
The prophecy is true.
My God! Okay, it's happening. A basic harbor. What's the procedure?
Pretty interesting, huh? Well, Wargaming decided to do the complete opposite. Instead of putting it in crates, you can get it for free. Yes, well, not for long, but you can get it for free. Am I mad that I said it? Kinda yes, but no, that's just me. And for the first time in history, you can buy the tank with credits. But hey, no, that's just something. But anyways, what do you need to know about this little thing? Because oh boy, it's perfect. Oh, that's the camo. Very good camo, by the way. Good job, Wargaming. Anyway, let's talk about the gun. Aiming time and dispersion pretty good, but I find, however, that the accuracy can be a bit, how do you say it, annoying sometimes. I am missing way too many shells that I shoot, but that might as well be my Stormtrooper aim. DPM 2.2k, very solid for the fact that you have an auto-loading gun. Combine that with the 220 alpha damage and you get a very deadly tank destroyer. Or Waffenträger, I should say. The magazine reload time, 12 seconds. Bit long, I think, but if you compare it to other magazines, of course, for the amount of damage you put, it's pretty good, pretty average. But if you compare it to other auto-loaders like the AMX 3057, you will see that it's a bit longer. Which of course makes sense since you have a higher alpha damage. The shells in the magazine are 3 instead of 2 as it used to be. So it's very deadly, very strong. Shell reload time is 2.5 seconds. Also pretty good. And that already gives you a fear factor over every tank else in the game. Because if someone decides to push you, you are guaranteed 9 times out of 10 to deal more damage, because you have the shells, you have the auto loader, not the auto reloader, but the auto loader in your tank. So that's already a pretty good advantage. Average penetration is also very good. You won't struggle with the penetration if you equip it, because 265 millimeters with armor piercing composite rigid is very nice. Lastly, the gun depression, 7 degrees. To me it feels like 5 or even 4 degrees. I don't know why, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work in my opinion. But hey, that might as well be my own playstyle. But it is what it is. So the gun, pretty good. Mobility wise, it's a tank destroyer. So of course, if you're gonna play it like a cowardly retard tank destroyer and you're gonna camp in the back, you won't really need the mobility. But of course, 50 kilometers per hour, it allows you to take advanced positions. There are some tank destroyers out there, Jagdpanzer E100, that don't have the best mobility. Power to weight is also pretty good. You will climb up to the speed pretty fast, and the hull turn rate and the turret turn rate are fine. You won't get circled that easily if you play it correctly, of course. And yeah, last, if you're wondering, have you ever heard of the term glass cannon? If not, you're dumb. But anyways, this tank has no armor. Just look at it. You can see the inside. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's a glass cannon. Do I like glass cannons? I should say, not lag. Do I like glass cannons? No, I do not. But for this one, it's pretty good. Now let's talk about the equipment real quick. I go for calibrated shells because I just like it. Enhanced gun laying drive to reduce the aim time. Refined gun because well, you could also go for vertical stabilizer, but I'm a tank destroyer and 9 times out of 10 I'm standing still, so I don't need extra accuracy on the move. Defense system, you're not gonna ram anybody. Improved assembly, your glass cannon. Toolbox enhanced tracks are useless. Camo net because you're a tank destroyer, you don't need to spot. Engine accelerator because your mobility is fine, and I feel like with improved control you don't really need it with a tank destroyer that has a turret. So if you want you could go for it, but it doesn't even affect the turret traverse. So yeah, I just go for this. And lastly, consumable delivery system because you don't have any adrenaline, so high-end consumable is useless. Now let's go for a very quick battle. Concerning the playstyle, how do you want to play your favorite Waffenträger? It's very simple. You have two options. The first, I'm not gonna move anything and I'm just gonna sit here like a lame coward playstyle, aka camping. Or you can go for something more spicy, like I am doing, and go to the front line, but second line, and play passive aggressive. What that means is, I think it's one of the better tactics to say it is peekaboo. Wait for your allies to take shells, and then fire while the other opponents are reloading. This works pretty good, but sometimes you don't even need to do it like this with the SU-101, which decided to be a kamikaze, a rushed in. Always focus for the tracks with this tank, as you have an auto loader. You can keep the enemy tracked for a longer period of time, which means your allies can deal more damage. Speaking about allies, always stay with your team if you are pushing aggressively, because this thing cannot hold a front by himself. Your class cannot hold class cannon. Anyways, you can see the clip, very good. You can actually ruin a hit point pool of any tank with a snap. As you can see, what's also very important about this replay and the tank is that you should make it so that nobody cares about you. If you are, for example, if this Lupus was aiming at me, I would be smacked with a high explosive shell and lose a lot of my hit points. But for some reason, the enemy team doesn't care about me, which is just nice. Speaking about the enemy team, they fell apart really quick. I don't know what they were doing this game. It wasn't that hard, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, we're doing our job here. You can see the gun depression. I don't know, just not me. Hey, that's just me. Anyways, LTG is dead. Now we're sneaking some shells in KV3. I decided to reload my full clip in case the T-54 messes up, I can do the job. But he did manage to sneak a shell, so there was not really a need to reload the whole magazine. Anyways, the IS-3 off with the first shell in the magazine. And that's how quick a game can go, yes. As you can see, 2.7k damage, first class. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, you can see the enemy team wasn't that amazing, I will be honest. But yeah, this thing can also make some pretty good credits, as you can see. So for free-to-play players, it's a definitely go-to tank. So, to sum it up, great tank if you know what you're doing. For every good game I had a game where I just got demolished. But yeah, I was wrong about this tank coming into crates. I'm sorry for that. It came as a shock to me when I knew this thing was going to be in a free-to-play event. But anyways, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you learned something, feel free to subscribe, like and share the video. And I'll be seeing you all in the next one.